As many of you know, I am the top martial artist in America. And the opposition view has attempted to suppress my videos, my information, my struggle, and my respectable achievements. As I make this video, we are coming closer to December 20th, when I will have assumed control of the most intellectuals and the black resistance. The result is quite clear. I've given you people many times and many chances to stop with your covert drugging through the ventilation system into my room, which is next to this one. You did not stop. I made it quite clear to you that I could not possibly be mistaken. You did not stop with your repression. You did not stop with your unprincipled behavior. And you did not stop violating my civil rights. This was a grave mistake. For now, the Democratic Party will begin to dissolve. All that will be left are gays and eugenicists. We are entering a new age in a new paradigm. One where uncontrolled opposition will take precedence in the socio-political aspects of the American experience. We will have a true approach. We will have true balance. We will not pretend that things that are not equal are, and we will not pretend that things that are equal aren't. Everything that has transpired has done so in my favor, and I'm sure you are starting to see that now. The old saying, each one teach one, has come back to haunt you. My message is getting out. Even as I make this video, people are relaying my message to their friends, their families, and their acquaintances. Even as I make this video, people are asking themselves, well, why did they drug this gentleman instead of give him a fair shake? The fair shake that he rightfully deserves. The mad and homicidal proclivities of utter, ultra-vile control freaks will no longer taint humanity. Your secret society structures and institutions are starting to be dismantled. You are starting to implode from the inside. Because Satanism is rebellion against the principles of morality that have been given to us by God. Satanism is selfishness, materialism, and evil. And we know who is on our side by their works. Do they hold their gender and their race above the principles of God that are inherently in us already? And they are just brought out by scripture, reminders, and insightful logic. It is counterintuitive to think that you can reach the masses with inferior concepts, inferior morality, and by catering to their selfish tendencies. While at the same time somehow avoiding the truth reaching them more effectively. Many of the people in charge believe that there is a God and defy him anyway. That is the highest level of insanity. Knowing that there is an all-powerful God and choosing to worship Lucifer and to spread his sentiments, philosophies, values, and ideologies. This inevitably leads to punishment, and those who are doing it know that. But they intend to burn in hell and take you with them. Their precepts are flawed. Mine are infallible. Their tactics are despicable, deplorable, and repulsive. These shrewd vipers and wolves are self-centered, arrogant, and domineering. They have been steering humanity to a course of total destruction of the mind, body, and soul, the planet, and the future. How long did you people think that you could contain the superior philosophy handed to mankind by the Almighty? How long did you think it would last? Before your house of cards began to crumble, collapse, and fall apart. How long did you think you could trick the people with logical fallacies, fabrications, and deplorable falsehoods? How long did you think that the righteous would allow themselves to be oppressed in exchange for close to nothing? How long did you think you could create a world in which the only way for it to truly free itself from inferior philosophies and the mind control of the heathens, the godless, and the inferior would be for the righteous men to have a tactical uprising? And then you would sit there and act like it could never happen. You have set yourself up to fail in a way that your bloodlines could never possibly recover from. Who would want to be related to the Schiffs, the Warburgs, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, the Rumsfelds, the Bushes, the Cheneys, the Soroses, the Kissingers, the Zabrinskys, and the submissive of the world? Eugenicists, the Sangers, the Gates, the Goebbels of the world? How long did you think it was going to last before the passion of the righteous overcame you once and for all? You thought that you would gas me, someone as insightful, articulate, and well-spoken as myself, and that magically the people would believe you and not me? The top martial artist is among the most insightful of men. His opinion matters more than all the shrinks in the world combined. His opinion matters more than all the sellouts in the world combined. And yet you thought that they would believe you and not me. When 80% of Americans believe in God, you thought that when your arguments that pale in comparison to mine are scrutinized by me, that magically they would prevail. It's curtains for you. The gig is up. But since I am a man of mercy, I will give you this last chance for unconditional surrender before the divine works of God proceedeth from my being. My struggle and my respectable achievements. As I make this video, we are coming closer to December 20th, which is next to this one. You did not stop. I made it quite clear to you that I could not possibly be mistaken. As many of you know, I am the top martial artist in America. And the opposition view has attempted to suppress my videos, my information, when I will have assumed control of the most intellectuals and the black resistance. The result is quite clear. I've given you people many times and many chances to stop with your covert drugging through the ventilation system into my room.